12 from Listening, 14 Oliver Craig, 15 Nicola Jones, 16 Josh Whitman, and 17 Lewis Stevenson. The referee is on Mr. Ryan Haynes, and as assistants Mr. Roy Burton.
I don't know where I'm directing.
Drop it in, just drop it in!
We're here after the Dunkirk game where Heanor have just got double figures, scoring 10. With me I've got manager Glenn Clarence and assistant manager Steve Huntington. Glenn, obviously we've gone and got the goals tonight. There's obviously a performance to go with that. I know Dunkirk, whether you agree or not, I think that they didn't stop tonight. Was it just a case of cutting edge, or was it a little bit more than that?
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head, Tony. The scoreline doesn't reflect it, but I think Dunkirk have got, since the last time we played them, they've got a few faces back, and they have got some decent players down here. And again, you never want to hear opposition manager say that, but you probably feel for them a bit tonight. We were just ruthless, and we've asked for that. First of all, of course, you asked for 3 points. It's a big 3 points for us again to go top of the league tonight. And then when you come in at half time, was it 5-0? You asked for 4-0. You asked for at least a clean sheet, keep the good habits. And if you're looking at the group that are breaking away at the top of the league, yes, we're there on points, but we're lacking on goal difference. So let's keep a nil first of all, but let's up that goal difference. And no one likes to lose 10-0, and sometimes you don't really like to win 10-0. But it was ruthless finishing tonight, and great from all the lads.
Okay, Steve, we've got a shuffled pack again. Debutant in Stephen Hart up front. Bettany's come back in. We've shown what we've got in the players that maybe haven't featured regularly week in, week out, whether that's injuries or unavailability. Is it a case of we're just adding quality yet again, and we're replacing quality with quality?
Yeah, we are. We've got a good squad. We talked about having a squad throughout the season. We try and add where we feel as though we can within our limited infrastructure. And we've done that tonight with changing a few players around and what have you, a couple of injuries. We haven't really rested anybody. It was just a case of making sure that the players out there are going to do a job. And I think we've got a squad now of probably 18, 19 players. A couple of them are out on loan. A couple of them are injured, etc. And I do want to say, our thoughts and prayers are with Clarkey tonight, and those that are close to the club and close to Jamie will know what we mean by that. So, that allowed Harty to start, and he's done well. He's took his chances, but we hope all's well in the Clark household, and Clarkey's back with us on Saturday. So, delighted, obviously. Clean sheet, 3 points, lots of goals. You can't ask for any more than that.
Okay, Glenn, 2 hat-tricks today. I think there was certainly one game last season where we had 2 hat-tricks in the game. It might have been the season before at Nostell. Another start in the history book there. 10 goals. It's easily 15, maybe 20 years since we've done that as a club. Is it just a case of players meeting expectations through that hunger to win?
Wicked. Well done!
Wicked finish.
Yeah, and again, I echo what Steve said with Clarkey. Hope everything's all right with him. Spoke to him earlier in the day, and obviously he's been through a tough time, so I hope all the best over there. Football-wise, Tony, and like we said, we've had 2 hat-tricks. Heanor's come on after 5 or 6 games out, scored a hat-trick in half an hour. Jay Cooper scored a hat-trick from the left wing. We've got Clarkey, who's obviously a top striker, Nathan Benger is a top striker, and Artie's come in tonight, who's a top striker. So, yes, when we look at Artie and think, do we need another striker? The bottom line is you're not going to turn good players down. And like I've just said, you've got Heanor coming off the bench scoring a hat-trick and a left winger scoring a hat-trick. So that's the pleasing thing. The good thing is that we've always been able to score goals, but we've always been susceptible to goals. And I think, and it's not one individual, but since Dan White's introduction to the back four, he's made other people play with him, and we look as good at the back as we do up front, and we've just won 10-0. So they're pleasing signs. But let's not get carried away. It's only November. We'll see where we go.
Okay, and finally, Steve, moving on to Saturday, we're back at the town ground with Sporting Calcer coming to town. They've obviously hit the press over the last few weeks with a great FA Cup run. That means that a lot of people will have seen what they're about. Is it a case of, yet again, we're preparing ourselves to play the visitors?
No, no disrespect to them or anybody else that comes. We will, treat them with the respect that they deserve. They're a very good side. They've had a fantastic run in the FA Cup, and a fair play to them with that. But it's about us, and whether we play Dunkirk on a Tuesday night, or Hereford, or Sporting Calcer, Beltby United next Wednesday night. It's about us, and it's about how we prepare. And I don't want to start talking about siege mentalities or things like that, but as a group we've come together, and I think that's shown in the dressing room and it's shown out on the pitch. And we've had a few ups and downs on and off the pitch. We've had to look after each other with various things that have gone on, but we're in a position now where we've put ourselves in a moment, if you like, where we can now say to each other with a little bit of confidence, right, you go out and play, you go out and perform, and if we do that, then I think we're comfortable. And that's no disrespect to any of the other sides in the league. The problem that we've got, and we've always had, is that level of inconsistency. If we can cut out that inconsistency, and we're working very hard to do that in training, in pre-match, post-match, all the analysis that we do, then we've just got to keep that run going, and hopefully we get good results like we have done tonight.
Yeah, I just want to come in. I forgot a couple of things, Tony, if I'm honest. Obviously, we spoke about the Clark situation. Obviously, I thoughts go out to Laura as well, the physio, who's not been very well recently. It's been publicised, bless her, and she should be back with us hopefully this Saturday, if not next week. So, obviously, our thoughts are out to her. And again, I don't want to be negative. I don't want to come across as negative, and I don't know how many of our fans listen to this, or locally people listen to this. But one thing that sticks in my mind, and I don't want it to sound bad when I say it, because we have got some of the best fans in non-league football, certainly all our players, and I've spoke about it, the respect, the support we get. But on the road over the last few games, when we've had some really good results and good performances, the fans have been with us and backed us 150% till the end. At home, sometimes it may be a different breed of fans or whatever else. If we're not 2-0 up within 10 minutes, they get on our backs. I think the last home game, can't remember, do we lose or draw? Anyway, someone's saying we should get the sack. We're top of the league. Get behind the lads at home as well, and they'll give you a shift. We're all in it together, aren't we? Come on.
Brilliant. Thank you both for your time.
Player, you all haven't given up tonight. Well done.